Today on the channel, we got a heavy hitter 2-pack with Marvel's Knull and Venom.
The spirit of Olympian Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today, from the Marvel Legends 60th anniversary of Spider-Man Wave set, whatever we're going to call it here, we've got Marvel's Knull and we've got Venom. But remember, for all your Marvel Legends needs and a whole lot more, to hit up Entertainment Earth, use the link in the description below to save 10% on all in-stock items. And of course, anything over $39 does ship free. You can also use the discount code Kyle if that is easier. But today, we got this heavy hitter 2-pack. I've been very excited for this one since it was announced. You guys know I'm a big Venom guy. I got Venom on my shirt today. I was around when Venom first became into existence. I was of that age as a kid, reading the Spider-Man comics, going through all that glory, into the Carnage saga, all that kind of stuff. So I was all in on Venom back in the day. Still all in on Venom now. However, I don't read the comic books. As you guys know, I just don't have time. I'd love to. I just don't have the time. So Marvel's Knull, I am not really sure of at all. Don't really know anything about the guy besides he is the king of the symbiotes. I guess he's kind of like a godlike character. He's a big heavy hitter, so I'm sure he's a pretty tough foe for Venom. If they are battling, which I assume they are. But this will be his first time in the Marvel Legends line, which is always pretty cool to get a first time in the line figure. And then this Venom's going to be interesting because it is based off the Venom we got from the movie Venom in the Marvel Legends Wave. So a little bit of repaint there with some extra incentive for the figure. So we'll see how this one shakes up. And there's only one way to find out how it shakes up. We got to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We got to take a look at the packaging. We got to talk about it. We got to unbox it. We got to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. But we see the plastic-free packaging here, much like the other 2-packs we've been unboxing on the channel. Check out those videos if you've missed any of them. But it is very similar to that, of course, just the cardboard prison. No plastic prison with these bad boys. You got Venom there. I'm anxious to see these wings, these huge wings that come with Venom. And then you got Knull right there on the side, a very scary, spooky-like guy, of course. There they are on the side, a little glamour shot action. And then you get the glamour shot from the comic book action right there. So that's interesting. 60 years of Spider-Man logo. We're seeing that on a lot of these Spider-Man figures we've unboxed over the last couple of weeks here on the channel. Like I said, check out those on the channel as well. And then the back, you got warnings, all that kind of stuff. UPC on the bottom. And then you got the glamour shots. It does kind of square out the accessories. Knull, we just get an extra head. Venom, we get some hands and heads. And of course, the wings as well. Without further ado, let's see what's going on in here. Let's see what's shaking. Let's see what we got for accessories with this pack. Oh, it's got tough tape. It's interesting how tough the tape is on these. They're probably foreshadowing some things. But there it is. We're getting it out. There's a lot going on in here. We even got an extra cardboard piece. What is that about? Huh. It's just got an extra... I can't get it out, but it's an extra piece of cardboard that we didn't have with some of the other ones, making it a little bit sturdier. See you later. Goodbye. Cardboard prison. Let's see what we can get out of here. Always strange. Just changing the unboxings. It just feels weird. It gets me out of my rhythm a little bit. I'll just say that much. But we'll get him here. Got cardboard. See you later. Cardboard. Get out of here. And then we got plastic everywhere. This thing. See you later. Bam. Spider-Man style. Goodbye. And I guess, do we do Venom first? We do Knull first? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Let's get these baggies out. We got baggies all over the place. See you later. Goodbye. All kinds of stuff here. I guess we'll just dump all these accessories out and just see where the cards are dealt to. So we got that. Bam. See you later. Venom. There it is. Bam. See you later. Another wing. So they wrapped each wing separately in this parchment paper going on here. I better keep them together so I don't get them mixed up. Bam. See you later. Goodbye. And what do we got here? Probably a head of some sort. Oh, yes. It's Knull's head. Bam. See you later. Put that off to the side. Pull him off to the side. Bam. See you later. And last one. Last one. We got Venom in his hands in their own little thing there. So off to the races. Bam. See you later. Let's break it down. Let's start with the accessories. And I guess we're going to start with Knull first. Venom's my favorite of the two, so we'll save the best for last. Possibly. But we got Knull here. We do got the King Symbiote sword here. The red and the black, of course, does remind you of Carnage. I believe I heard him and Carnage feuded too, and I'm sure him and Venom. I'm sure it's the symbiotes aren't big fans of Knull, I'm guessing, and I'm sure there's some that are, and that's just kind of the way things go, story arcs, you name it. But very, very cool sword here. Very big, deluxe. First time we've ever got this, possibly last time in the line. But you got the nice symbiote throughout and then nice black to it. You do get that nice brown leather type handle going there and then black once again. So a lot of detail in this sword. Very, very cool looking sword here. Now we get down to the Knull figure. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with Knull. Don't know a lot about him. But boy, oh boy, is he a big figure. He is a giant figure. This is a deluxe pack, I would say, because it is more expensive than the other traditional 2-packs. And I see this thing anywhere from like $80 to $90, somewhere in that range a lot of times. So it is an expensive pack, but you are getting 2 deluxe figures here. So I guess that's how they're justifying the price point. I want to say it's like, maybe it's $70, $69 and up. I don't know. What is money anymore? What is inflation? What are we doing with our lives? What are we doing in general? Who knows? But this Knull is very, very interesting. Like I said, very big figure here. Let's walk through this articulation with him. He does have pinless elbows. I love that. You know, I love the pinless joints. So double jointed pinless elbows. You do get hands up and down hinge for the sword, of course. Is both of them up and down? No, this one is side to side. So you get one side to side, one up and down. Arms go all the way around, but it is limited by this shoulder gauntlet, so you can't get as much rotation as you would like to, probably. Of course, head side to side. Back and forth, really good movement on this head. Of course, head's going to be removable here. Waist articulation, you got waist. There is an ab crunch, but you really can't go forward with it. His vest in the front limits that, but you can go back pretty good. I'm sure he's got a thigh cut. Yes, he does, got a thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. You know, I'm here for that all day long. And then ankle, back and forth, side to side. All that going there. Breaking down the looks of this figure here, let's look at the 2 head sculpts we got. Okay, so very good. I guess if you're going to have 2 head sculpts, this is probably what I'd go with. You got the resting face, just kind of normal expression. No smiling, no mad, nothing, just a resting face, Knull. But then you get the crazy one that is on his body, and I think you got to go with the crazy one with the crazy big teeth showing. Of course, red eyes on both. Different hairdos on each one. I do like that. Sometimes we see figures where they just swap the same hair between the 2. They're different head sculpts, different hair here, so I do like that, especially at this deluxe price point. That I feel is warranted. But I'm going to keep this head on, the one with the crazy chatter teeth going. That's going to be the one for me. Breaking it down, we talked about these shoulder gauntlets he's got going there. He's almost got like armor to him. Armor there. He does got the symbiote logo here. It's interesting when it's got a little tail on it, like a dragon of some kind. So it is a little bit different than Venom or Carnage's logo. And then he's got like wrapping, almost like mummy bandages in green throughout. So he does got that going on, some wrapping. Not exactly sure the reasoning for that. And then you get down to the hands. He's got gloved hands, and then he's got creepy white fingers here. Long fingers, long nails going on. A very, very creepy looking dude. And then a very tattered skirt going on for him. And he's got a brown belt around to break up some color monotony. And then you got legs a lot like Venom, actually. Kind of like strands like Venom is what it looks like. And then he's got some kind of medieval type boots and shin guards going on there. So an interesting one, but a much bigger figure than I was anticipating. I'm sure he'll hold this just fine, and he does. He holds this big sword, which I thought this sword, wow, this is going to be too big for the figure, but then you see the figure, it's like, wow, this actually does work together. This is a big boy figure. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? That's always a $1 million question, and he fits like a glove. So use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on your ringside stands. Make sure you do get the WWE stands for these figures, though. That's FYI out there. But Knull looking pretty good. For a character I'm not super familiar with, it looks good. It is definitely a deluxe figure. Bigger than your average Marvel Legends. We'll do some comparisons later on in this video. So we'll put Knull off to the side for now. And now we'll turn our attention to old Venom here. Let's look at these accessories with Venom. We do get 2 fisted hands. Happy to get fisted hands. You guys know that. It's the black and white attack going on. 2 fists, and he's got 2 mangly hands on him, which really does fit for Venom. Those are the 2 main hands I think you do need for Venom. You don't really need a gripping hand with him, but we do get those 2 hands there. And then we do get these wings. So these wings are very interesting. Not exactly sure how they're going to go on. Well, I guess just like that, pretty simply, I guess. So they do plug in. Okay, it's kind of like anything else we've seen. You plug these into, I'm guessing, the back. Very simple, like the back, like the Iron Spider we just did with the Waldos and all that kind of stuff recently. It does have the hinge point right there, and then you can move these around. Okay, well, I guess if you move them, yeah, if you can move them about that much, but if you move them after that, it just falls off. So you do get a little bit limited range of motion, which I'm kind of surprised about there. But you can fold them in, but then the same thing, it does break off from where it connects. So you pretty much, that's your sweet spot, or that's your sweet spot. That's all you're going to get out of those wings. But very cool on these wings, very red, like a blood red. And it's weird, the two different tones of red. You have a really bright red, and then it gets a little darker as you go into the black. Very bat-like wings. You can see the little like arms, for lack of a better term. The arms in there, very bat-like here. And I got to tell you guys, I know Venom, obviously, from the time I read. I don't recall him with the wings, so you guys know I'm not reading current comics as of right now, so I'm not exactly sure when he got the wings. Maybe that's something about the symbiote planet. Everybody can get some wings. Who knows? Choose your own adventure there. But these do look pretty cool. The big arms on it, all that. It's definitely a different Venom than what we have received in the past from the Marvel Legends team. Now we're going to break down this Venom figure, and let's see what we think about this one. We do get two heads going on. And it's choose your own head adventure a little bit is what we say right here. As we do get the head with the big old tongue sticking out, going crazy. That's Venom. That's Venom on my shirt. When I think of Venom, I think of this from back in the day. When I was a little kid, when Venom first came, it was just amazing how cool of a character he was. Really set the world on upside down in the comic book industry as we had a new favorite villain, really a villain at the time. Now a little bit of a back and forth guy, I think is what we see with Venom. But man, I loved him back in the day. I was trying to get as much Venom material as I could as a kid, including the action figures back in the day. And I guess some things never changed. I'm still picking up Venom action figures all these years later. But very, very cool. I do like this tongue out one. You got a lot of detail, a lot of sculpting in this tongue. You got the big old crazy long teeth going on. And then, of course, the Venom white eyes there. And then the swirly pattern that goes throughout the entire body on this one. Very symbiote-esque, I guess we'll call it. We do get this extra head here. And I wouldn't be shocked. Is this just a repaint of the one we got before? And I guess I have that one right here. Not that head on it, though. I guess maybe not. But, of course, I talked about earlier, this is a repaint, fortunately and unfortunately in some instances, of the Venom for the movie Venom we got, gosh, a year ago, 2 years ago. What is time anymore? So it is a direct repaint of this, but it is in the classic Venom colors, and that's what we absolutely love, the classic Venom colors. This just feels like it's just missing something. And you could almost use this guy as maybe a henchman over here. Have him as somebody different than Venom. Just a different symbiote. You could really do that. But it is a direct repaint. The one thing I never liked on this figure, really the only thing I didn't like on this figure, was the toes. It just looked really strange to me. Him and his toes down there. And we do see that here translate over to this new Venom with the toes as well. I don't know. It depends where you are. It's a little nitpicky, I know, but the toes always look a little weird, and now they look weird on this one. Once I see it, I just can't unsee it. But besides that, I do like the sculpt of this figure. I definitely like the size. Of course, we've had smaller Venoms before, and then we've had the massive monster deluxe Venoms. This is the in-between Venom that really just feels like Venom 9 times out of 10 for me as a collector. Just a really, really good looking Venom here, and this is what I wanted in the classic paint job, like I said. Articulation-wise, of course, head removable, head side to side, back and forth, shoulders all the way around. Oh, very tight joints, but we wouldn't have it any other way. Bicep cut, double jointed elbows. Unfortunately, we do have pins. We get pinless over here. We get pins in this one. Hands removable, of course, once again, side to side, all that fun stuff. You do get a big hula hoop at the top, plus an ab crunch for a little bit deeper movement there. And then you do get the big splits for Venom. You do get a thigh cut. You do get double jointed knees. There is pins in here. And then the ankles back and forth look really good. So I like this Venom. And I can see some people saying, I don't want the wings. I'm just going to use this. On the back, they do got the Venom logo. And these aren't as bad of an eyesore as some of the figures. If you do take the wings out, I think you can get away with that. It'd be nice to get like a plug. It would have been a cool accessory to have just a plug you could put in there to really stop breaking up the sculpt there. I think that would have been a good idea. Maybe next time, we'll see. And let's see how easy these pop in. Ooh, they're a little tough to get in, I'm not going to lie. I thought they just kind of pop, but you just got to force it in there like anything else. And then we put the other one in. Let's see what's going on. Oh, man, that's tough. It is tight. You got to push. You got to use a little force. Holy cow, there we go. Okay, well this really does turn into a deluxe figure once you get these wings on here. I mean, that is a big, big wingspan. I don't know where I'm going to put this on the shelf. You know, I hear gargoyle collectors. I don't collect gargoyle figures from NECA, but a lot of people do complain. I see it online that, oh, the wingspan, they're great figures, but the wings take up so much room. You got that kind of same issue with this Venom as well. Big, big Venom, but man, look at that. Just sit him down. He stands perfectly with these big wings. That ain't too shabby, I don't think. There's Knull right next to him. Of course, we have the regular Venom that we talked about from the movie. I like this one, but I like this new one more. The addition of the wings is cool if you're into that thing, but just the body, that's the body size I wanted for my Venom. And then we got Spider-Man, and as of right now, maybe it's the shiny new toy, I don't know what, but from the Renew Your Vows 2-pack, this Spider-Man changed my life. It's my favorite Spider-Man figure I own right now. We'll see, but you can kind of see all those guys in there together. But quite the pack here. Once again, it is a pricey pack. It is a deluxe pack. Not going to be for everybody, as we know. Some of you guys might want to play the patented long game and wait for this. Maybe wait for a sale, wait for clearance, wait for a holiday sale, maybe on Amazon. Who knows? Entertainment Earth, like I said, because this is one of the pricier packs from the Marvel Legends team that we've had in a while. Got to assume we're going to get more stuff like this in the future, so our wallets probably better be ready for it. But all in all, not knowing who Knull is, but he is looking like a cool character. He does look pretty cool. But knowing a lot about Venom and having the deluxe wings, everything like that, I can justify this to myself because Venom is one of my favorite characters from Marvel. But if you're just an ancillary Marvel fan of Venom, I could see a lot of people skipping on this pack. But it all comes down to what you like. And you guys in the comments, tell me what you like. You picking this one up? You passing? Playing that long game? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. And don't forget about the Patreon for early access to videos like this, bonus content, exclusive content, and of course, monthly giveaways over there on the Patreon. And best of all, you do support the channel. And also don't forget to follow me on social media, SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, pick up a t-shirt. So there it is for Knull and Venom. I'm Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon. Oh no, Spider-Man!